The State Diagnostic Center at Jackson is the place where prison inmates go for evaluation, but on the 1st of July, it will be the place where Jack Potts goes to die. Today, we were herded on board a prison bus and taken to the newly constructed death chamber, which sits at the end of death row. Since 1924, 417 Georgia prison inmates have been executed in the electric chair that now stands behind these white, stark walls. And unless something changes drastically before next Tuesday, Jack Potts will be the 418th. As we entered the chamber, the chair was the first thing we saw. It was moved up from Reedsville last week and given a fresh new coat of white paint, one of many paintings it's received since it was built by prison inmates 46 years ago. This Saturday morning, Potts will be moved from death row to a small holding cell here to begin his death watch. He will see visitors in the cell and eat his last meal on Monday night. 4 hours before the execution, prison guards will test the chair to make sure it works. After his head, wrists, and ankles are shaved, Potts will take his final walk. He will see his last glimpse of daylight through a small hole in the ceiling. Then he will be strapped into the chair. Behind him, 3 executioners will be waiting. Each will throw a switch. Only one switch will work. A microphone will be in front of Potts to record his last statement. Behind a glass partition, 14 witnesses will be seated, 5 from the prison, 5 that Potts himself has selected, and 4 from the news media. A telephone will be placed inside the chamber in case a last-minute reprieve comes through, but if it doesn't, the switch will be thrown. 3,000 volts of electricity will shoot through Potts's body, and he will be dead. After an autopsy is performed, his body will be taken away for burial. Prison officials say the death chamber was moved from Reedsville to Jackson to take pressure off officials at Reedsville, but it is clear nobody here relishes the grisly task they must perform next Tuesday. At the State Diagnostic Center at Jackson, Bebe, Emerman, Action News.